The same battle between the two main branches of Islam is raging right next door in Syria. And today, Secretary of State John Kerry urged Syrian rebels to join peace talks next week in Switzerland. That won't be easy because various rebel groups fighting to overthrow the Syrian government are also fighting each other. Holly Williams is on the Syrian border with Turkey.
On Turkey's border with Syria, hundreds of trucks are backed up for miles. Heavy clashes between rival Syrian rebel groups mean much-needed food aid and medical supplies aren't getting to the people who need them. Mariam Hodja fled across the border today with her husband and 2 children. She told us they came from their village near Aleppo, where the fighting left them under a state of siege for a week. We couldn't even buy food for the children, she said. After nearly 3 years of civil war, the Syrian opposition to President Assad has fractured. Extremist groups with links to Al-Qaeda are now fighting against other rebels, reportedly leaving hundreds dead. Just over the Turkish border is this safe house for rebel fighters. None would show their face for fear of retribution against family members inside Syria. They're part of the so-called moderate opposition, backed by the US. But their commander told us that even now, when they're fighting both the regime and extremist groups, America isn't helping them. Are you getting any guns, any arms at all from the US?
No.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
He told us they're relying on homemade weapons and have seen thousands of their men defect to better equipped groups, including those linked to Al-Qaeda. As the civil war grows deadlier and more complicated, he said he blames America for allowing Islamic militant groups to get the upper hand.
The children in Syria killing, the women in Syria killing, no problem. For US, no problem.
With less than a week until peace talks are due to begin in Geneva, the Syrian opposition is in disarray. And Scott, this infighting is strengthening the position of the Syrian regime.
Holly Williams reporting from Turkey tonight. Thanks, Holly.